سؤال.
نعم.
Are painful experiences avoidable?
I don't think painful experiences are inevitable. Suffering, there's
That
a
was
big,
my second question.
yeah, suffering is avoidable.
Suffering is avoidable.
I believe that suffering is avoidable because you can have a painful experience, but deal with it in a way where it doesn't lead to constant, prolonged suffering based on how you deal with it and your resilience.
I love that. I love that. I love that. And I also love إنه الكتاب تبعك, you can read it as a teenager and you can read it as a leader of a multinational top 500 CEO company, and it applies to all age groups, and it applies to everybody. طويل قصير, young, old, everybody بمر بهالمرحلة أو بعدة مراحل بحياته of fighting negativity and negative thoughts. بمر بال emotional fluctuation, بمر بالhabits اللي عم نحاول as much as possible ننميها ونكبرها. بنمر بالبيرن اوت بحياتنا سواء على صعيد الفاميلي personal life او على صعيد الشغل professional life. Was that intentional? Well, it just happened to be like
it's
that.
Interesting because when I first decided to write the book, I was very specific and clear as to who the book was for. And it was for teenagers. You read the book and it's written as if it's written to a teenager. But the content
Simple
and
language.
the messages, yeah, because I knew that with any message, it's important to be clear as to who you're speaking to. But what I found was after a number of adults had read it and the feedback that I was getting, and they're like, you know, this is so beneficial for me in my work life and my family life. And then I found myself now, you know, well, not now that I've stepped into adult life, but I've been in adult life for quite a number of years now. I'm finding myself these very messages and concepts and the content that I share in my book, I've had to revisit in my own personal life when it came to practicing what I preach. Because challenges are not only inevitable, but you know, they're never ending. As long as we're alive, as long as we're on planet Earth and we're breathing, there will always be challenges. And so I've had to learn how to deal with some of the challenges that I've been faced with over the past couple of years, and the monkeys that were threatening me, especially on the back of, you know, the impacts of COVID, etc. So it's definitely not limited to teenagers. The message is for anybody that's on planet Earth that's breathing.
I like that.